In the heart of the New World, where untamed forests whispered secrets and the Atlantic's waves kissed the shores, there was a place known as the Roanoke Colony. The year was 1587, and a group of English settlers, seeking a fresh start and new opportunities, had journeyed across the vast ocean to create a life in this strange, wild land. The Roanoke Colony was a haven for dreams and hopes. John White, a devoted artist and leader of the expedition, had joined hands with Governor John Dare to lead the 115 brave souls who left behind the familiar comforts of England for the promise of something extraordinary. Their vision was to establish a permanent English settlement in the New World. As the colonists set foot on the untouched soil, their hearts danced with the prospect of building a new life. The dense forests, sparkling rivers, and lush landscapes enchanted their senses. They knew that here, in the heart of the wilderness, they could craft a future rich with promise and possibility. Weeks turned into months, and the colonists toiled diligently. Houses were erected, fields were sown, and a sense of community blossomed in the midst of this untamed land. Yet, the journey had been fraught with hardships. Famine, illness, and the relentless forces of nature challenged their resolve. Despite these adversities, the Roanoke Colony stood strong, their hopes kindled by the dream of creating a better world. John White, the colony's artist, was also an explorer at heart. He sought to understand the land that had become their new home. His sketches and journals documented the curious flora and fauna that surrounded them. Every discovery was a testament to their determination and resilience. In the midst of these challenges, the colonists received a glimmer of hope. Eleanor Dare, the daughter of Governor John Dare, gave birth to a baby girl, the first English child born in the New World. They named her Virginia, celebrating the land they had come to cherish. But as hope soared, it was eclipsed by uncertainty. Supplies grew scarce, and John White made the difficult decision to return to England to seek aid for the struggling colony. He left his daughter, his granddaughter Virginia, and the other settlers with the promise that he would return as soon as possible. Months turned into years, and the colony's fate grew increasingly shrouded in mystery. John White's return to England was plagued by unforeseen challenges, including war with Spain and a tumultuous journey across the Atlantic. By the time he reached the shores of Roanoke again, it was August 1590. Upon his arrival, he was greeted by an eerie silence. The once vibrant settlement now lay deserted. Buildings stood empty, nature's relentless grip reclaiming what had been built by human hands. There were no signs of struggle or violence, and the only clue to the colonists' fate was the word Croatoan carved into a tree. White's heart sank, and the weight of responsibility pressed down upon him. He understood that the colonists had left a message, pointing him in the direction of Croatoan Island, a nearby landmass inhabited by the friendly Croatan Native American tribe. Driven by desperation and a glimmer of hope, White set out for Croatoan Island. He knew that the fate of his family, his granddaughter Virginia, and the other colonists rested on what he would discover there. The island's shores whispered secrets of their own. The Croatan people welcomed White and his small group of companions, but their story was incomplete. They reported that the colonists had integrated with their tribe, and Virginia had grown into a strong young woman. Hope and relief washed over White. He had found his granddaughter, safe and sound among the Croatan people. The colonists, he was told, had faced hardships and scarcity, which had led them to merge with the native tribe for survival. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the bonds that can form even in the face of adversity. As the days turned into weeks, John White immersed himself in the life of the Croatan tribe. He discovered that the settlers had intermarried, and the colony's legacy lived on in the descendants who now walked these lands. Though the specifics of the settlers' fate remained a mystery, their spirit endured in the traditions and stories of the Croatan people. John White had come searching for answers, and he found them in the heart of this welcoming tribe. He came to understand that the Roanoke Colony had not vanished without a trace. It had simply evolved, adapting to the challenges of the New World. As the years passed, John White chose to stay with the Croatan tribe, forever becoming a part of their story. He continued to create art, capturing the beauty of the land and its people, while also teaching them the ways of his own culture. And so, the Roanoke Colony, with all its hopes and dreams, its struggles and uncertainties, became a living legend, its legacy woven into the tapestry of a new world. It was a testament to the human spirit's resilience and adaptability, as well as a reminder that the most profound mysteries can find resolution in the unlikeliest of places.